Want the inside scoop on this game and all things Trojans? Be sure to sign up for the Three Torches presented by Smart and Final. It's a free newsletter. You'll hit your email inbox 3 times a week with game info, player insights, and more. Go to usctrojans.com/3torches and sign up. And Monster Energy is the official energy drink partner of USC. Tearing into Canada, the meanest energy drink on the planet. Monster Energy, unleash the beast. Jordan Moore, Sean Cody, Keely Orr, and the new head coach of USC cross country and assistant coach for distance with the track team, Brenda Martinez. Welcome to Trojans Live. Welcome to the Trojan family. How's our cross country team looking? They're already in season here in the fall. What's the squad look like?
We have a really small group, but they're building. The girls are just putting their heads down right now and just working really hard. I am a new coach. So we're in about week 5 of a big training block. The training block's going to be like 15 weeks once we get to championship season. But, yeah, they're excited. Their mileage is up. Again, they're week by week. We see adaptation happen. And, yeah, we're looking to at least have some personal bests at least this fall for them.
Let's talk about some long-distance training. I don't know if you see me. I'm not built for the long distance, so I'd like to know maybe how to increase my mileage as I get out there in the wild, as they say. Training. So, are you just running longer, or is this like what goes into training for long distance?
So I try to individualize some of the training, not to where they're training by themselves, but I try to focus on like what their mileage should be like, and we little by little we build up on that every week. Some girls can only get 25 miles. Some of my veterans
only 25.
Yeah, some of them can get up to 50. Yeah, in a week.
Got it.
But just depending on the workout days, we work out Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Their volumes are different. They'll have maybe longer volume. Maybe some of my other girls will have much lower, but the intensity will be a little bit more. It just kind of depends what type of athlete they are. So I'm very careful with them because I don't want to injure anyone, me being a new coach too. So right now I'm kind of taking it more conservative approach, but at the same time, I'm still kind of pushing them.
On the whole, what body type or what characteristics are more apt for long distance running rather than being a sprinter?
That's it's a loaded question.
Sorry.
It just depends. Again, it's based on like what I see as a coach. There might be athletes where I'm like, hey, like you're kind of lacking maybe in the strength this week. Like we can pick up your mileage a little bit, or maybe it was a little bit too rich of a pace for them. But like, hey, I'll just hold you back a little bit for next week. And then when I'm able to do that, making these little adjustments, it doesn't seem as overwhelming for them when they go into workouts. But another thing is, can they come to practice with a good attitude? And I have not had an issue. So again, the girls have been really good at like seeing the training. I send out their training every Sunday, so they know what's ahead and know how to prepare. So it's been pretty fun.
You're listening to Coach Brenda Martinez on Trojans Live. What's the best place to run in Los Angeles?
Not around campus unless we're on the track. So Monday, Wednesdays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're off campus, so I load up in the vans pretty early. I'm waiting for them at around 6:20, 6:30 to get ready to go to either Griffith Park or Bologna Bike Path just to get in some work.
Oh.
How much of running is I mean, obviously you have to have the athleticism and the body training and all that, but it feels like a lot to me would be like mindset. And how do you find that mindset in certain, athletes where it's like, that because I know when I'm on that last segment of the treadmill or the thing, and my mind's fluttering, should I do this or not? What's when you find that someone who has that mentality of being able to finish kind of runs?
There's some athletes I don't have to really say much, which is good. Like, and I'll just leave it alone. Like, you just know when the workout starts, they're already in the zone. And there's some where they can kind of falter mid workout, and I'm just like, hey, I just kind of give them like those mental cues, like, hey, let's just go to the arms, just give me one good lap, those little things, and I think those make a big difference for them because sometimes they can just overthink it in the middle of a workout.
That's a good point because when I'm at the gym and I see those little signs like you can do it, I'm like, oh, I can't do it. That's the sign I needed.
Yeah. So as a coach, like I have to be aware of like where everyone's at, and it's kind of nice that I do have a small group of girls, so I'm able to have like more eyes on them, and it's not like no one's falling through the cracks and what have you. So it's been good.
You mentioned eyes on them. I'm actually curious about the logistics of having long runs. You're not running with them. How do you coach your players if you don't see every moment?
Yeah, so I've been playing with a scooter or a bike.
Okay.
And I have the GPS on the bike, so I know what pace they're going, and I try to get them on pace depending on which group I'm with. But yeah, I did not like the scooter. I don't want any accidents. So I was like, maybe as a coach, I shouldn't do that. So there's more control with the bike and me just pacing them like that.
Golf cart, maybe?
I don't know if I can take them on the bike path.
Fair.
Other cyclists.
What's your role when it becomes track season? When do we go from sprinter to distance?
Yeah, so I have the guys too. So I'm
Yep.
only with them 8 hours during this fall. Yeah, this is just not full time with them. So they are out there for hard workout days, and the rest of the days are 2 days off or voluntary work. So right now it's mostly the girls, but I think I don't know when the date is. I think like mid-October. Then once they switch to 20 hours, I have my half milers. I have a lot more half milers on the men's side, and that's my specialty event. I love that event very much. And
That's 800 meters, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yep. And I have maybe 2 distance guys, but the rest are half milers. So.
And we have a pretty good history, but you have to fight Coach Watts for it a little bit. I mean, we have such a great history with sprinters, but I mean, I remember Dwayne Solomon not that long ago, a great 800 miler or 800 meter runner from USC. You have to sort of fight for personnel around here to figure out
No,
these
not at all.
positions?
No, it's quite the opposite. So even Coach Watts is like sending me. I have one of his girls, Mallard, who's a 400 girl. She's training with one of my half milers. So just to get a little bit more conditioning, more strength work. It's not much. She's very low mileage. I won't give her anything past 2 miles. But yeah, it's a collab with Coach Watts, and he's just like, hey, I might send you a couple athletes here and there. So if it's fitting for his athletes to come over to my side for once a week, then we'll do that. But it takes planning for it, and obviously I'm not going to kill the distance kids, So yeah, it's not all like, oh, they're mine. No, it's not nothing like that.
All right. Well, you have to compete against your alma mater this weekend.
Yeah,
Is that
yep.
right? You're UC Riverside. You got the UC Riverside Invitational. That's coming up this weekend. Who's in that race? Give us the scouting report on that race.
Yeah, so the majority of the teams there, I think they're from California. So it ranges from D1 to D3. A lot of unattached athletes. I'm not sure off the bat like how many kids are going to be in the race. So there's 4 races. There's the invite, which we're in, and then men and women's, and then there's the open races, which kind of everyone else. But yeah, I think it's a fun meet, and we're gonna do that one the 27th, and then we're gonna go back again in 3 weeks. So I kind of wanted to use this course as a starting point, and then like 3 weeks from now they'll be able to see like where they've progressed. So it's just kind of nice to get that rust buster out of the way, and but the next time we do it, they're gonna have their legs under them too. So right now they're going into this race with tired legs, and they know that.
Oh, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate your time, and good luck the rest of this season. Our buddy John Jackson is back. He's going to do the football roundtable this week on Trojans Live.